Hello and welcome to Tonic Studios. Cyber Week.
Madness.
Yes, something like that. Today you got me, Karen, and the lovely Leo, and we're going to be guiding you through the wonderful hexagon and diamond tiles die and stamp set.
So this is technically for you, day 5 of Cyber Week. This is launch 3. Hello to the future. I hope it's treating you well. We're obviously pre-recording this because we are not in today. It is Saturday for you. It is not Saturday for us.
It is not, which is all types of confusion.
It is.
It doesn't take much, let's be fair.
It really doesn't, especially not when we're in the midst of like big weeks like this.
Yes.
When we then start time hopping through videos as well, we just lose our time and mind, honestly. It's too much for us to handle. So welcome on in, everyone. Hope you have enjoyed what you've seen so far.
We've had some amazing launches.
Haven't we? Mm-hmm. And I hope that you've all grabbed what you wanted and that it didn't sell out before you were able to get hold of it. Fingers crossed for you. And we've still got more to come as well. So we'll show you what we've got today and then we'll see you next week live for even more fun.
This is a lovely set.
It is. Loved playing with this set. So this is, as Karen said, the hexagon and diamond tile stamp and die set. So you are going to get a full, there we go, stamp and die set. And these are beautiful. Like the two big pieces in here, this enormous stamp.
Oh, look how
nice that is. So you've got this lovely border to it. And this is all one stamp. So it is a one stamp wonder, which I love.
Ooh.
Get it all done with. You don't have to try and line these all up.
No,
it's all in there.
Get a nice platform.
Exactly, so you can restamp if you need to. You've got this gorgeous floral design behind a trellis, which I absolutely love, and then you've got a coordinating trellis die on here as well. So if I just lift this up, and we're all receiving messages on our smartwatches. Isn't technology fun?
Yeah. You carry on.
I'll carry on. So I have this lovely trellis die here. If I can just peel this off. So you can see again, this is one piece that's going to cut your trellis, and it is going to cut the openings, and it's going to give you a stitch in between all of those lines as well. Beautiful. And then you have some different pieces that you can fill that with. So you've got these nice, I'm going to say louvered.
Yeah, do you know what? I like the simplicity of that.
Yes.
I really do.
So you've got the 3 shapes that will fill all of the openings on your trellis. You've got the triangle, the sort of cut off square and the full square, and then you've got the patterned version as well. So this is like a really nice Celtic knotwork almost around the outside of this. So you've got the triangle and the cut off square piece in that, but then you've got other little pieces as well. The square
is here, isn't it?
There it is,
square for the centre.
It is, you're quite right. I was thinking, I knew there was one. I didn't know where it was. There we go. So this is also a nice little verso die, so you can use this to go around your sentiment over here. So this one says love.
I like that one.
And the heart is also separate as well. You've got a little hey. A hexagon here.
I like that one too.
Lovely big hello.
Oh, do you know what? I love the sentiments in this. It's very it's a very young style.
It is.
So you've got hey, hello. You know, they're really nice and generic as well. So for any occasion,
absolutely.
You're not limited.
No, not at all.
With the dies in this.
And I love the font in these. It is really nice and bubbly, and handwriting beautiful. Same with the hello, and you've got a separate outer edge as well, so you can layer that up.
Love that.
You've got a nice hexagon with this lovely floral pattern, which is going to go very nicely with your stamp over on this side.
It really is.
You've got a couple of little flower pieces that you can cut, and again these both have separate outer edges, so you can layer them up. And you've got this one that's going to give you a nice little stitched effect.
Oh, that's nice.
Into your card or into some of your pieces if you wanted to layer them in. And then looking at the stamps, they're obviously going to coordinate beautifully as they are designed to. So you've got a couple of sentiments that you can stamp. So you have "You Make Me Smile," "I Love You," a whole bunch.
Oh, how cute!
"Friend," "Life is Wonderful," and "So Are You."
So you've got the mixy matchy. You've got "Hello Friend," "Hey Friend."
Exactly.
Oh.
"Love for You," "Just to Say." You've got a "Thanks." I love them, absolutely love the sentiments in this. And then you've got a couple of little stamped images that are going to fit really nicely in with your trellis, or you can layer over it, and again they're going to work with your outer edges.
Fabulous. What a lovely set.
It is a really nice
Do we know how many dies and stamps there are?
I
Cameron.
will have a look.
Thank you very much.
It will be on the product page.
So we'll carry on talking and Cam will come back to us with that information. Let's have a look at some of our samples.
Lovely samples. I will start here with this one. Shall we go front? We'll go front and centre. Let's take this one away a second. And I will just show you this one by Ruth. And Ruth has coloured that in really, really nicely. Look at that. And she's put
Really
the die cut piece over the top then, just to give you a bit of definition.
I
in
really like
between
that and the irimiri just to make it pop. We always love a bit of irimiri, don't we?
We do. And the nice hello across the centre. Very, very nice. Thank you, Ruth, for that one.
That's a very pretty card.
What have you got?
So I've got, and this one has all been
I
die
like
cut.
that.
So this is using all of the different die cut elements that you've got. So you've got the hay in there, you've got, like I said, those little floral pieces.
Beautiful.
And you can tell this is Alison's because she's paper pieced it.
I was wondering.
So yeah, she's paper pieced this in. You've got those nice die cut sort of Celtic knotwork pieces in
To
there.
within an inch of its
Oh,
life.
absolutely.
Beautiful.
That nice floral die in there. I really like that.
That is lovely.
Very pretty.
I've got a lovely bookmark here, again from Ruth, which is beautifully coloured with just those 3 hexagonal pieces going down the centre, a little bit of colour added to them, just really simple and a nice little gift. If you're buying somebody a nice book, you know, just a nice little bookmark inside there would be nice to give.
Great idea. Or if you wanted to cut it down, you can make it into a nice tag as well.
Yes, you could. Yeah, just the one hexagon, just cut the work right down.
Exactly. So this is one that I've done. So this is all coloured with our alcohol markers.
I like that.
So just
one.
using the trellis stamp. So it's just a flat stamped background. There's I did do 1 layer, so I stamped it onto a layer and cut it out basically. And then I've just embossed the friend. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I was just trying to remember now what I've done on here. So I've stamped and embossed the sentiment on the front.
I like
And
it.
just added that on a bit of vellum across the middle. So it's super simple but really effective. I love this stamp. It just makes brilliant cards and you can have these in a variety of colours.
Well, how
and
nice
just
would
add a
that be?
sentiment.
I mean, we've got some amazing deals on colouring mediums at the moment. So, you know, to be able to pick that up and just fill the whole thing in with the colour like that, it's absolutely beautiful.
Definitely.
And I've got a very blingy one for my last one here. Check it out, my friend. Bling, bling. So this is never easy to catch on camera because this is the irimiri. So I'm going to try and get the right... Oh, I think I have the colour then. There, that I think, no, I haven't got the colour at all.
You've just got a rainbow.
I have got a rainbow, but it's a beautiful card all the same. So you can see there we've got the die cut elements on this one, just filling in those little gaps in the trellis work, and a nice sentiment in the centre, just finishing it off. Love.
Yeah,
Love.
like that.
Beautiful.
Super pretty. And the last one that I have then is a bit of a colour explosion itself as well. So this one is with an inked background. I've got the trellis. I've actually popped that up on foam pads and then stuck the inner pieces down straight onto the card background. And then a couple of those little die cut hearts and a sentiment. And this is actually the inspiration that I've taken for what I'm going to be making today as well.
Fabulous.
So I'm going to turn this around so I can remember what I'm doing.
Let's have a look at that one then, shall we?
Shall we? So I've taken that as an inspiration, but I've chosen a different colour palette for this one. So I have gone with this set of ink here. So I have Rumba Red, Hawaiian Sunset, oh, that was too many A's going on there, and Samoan Sun. And I have already inked the background of my card, and this is just a standard card blank. I've inked directly onto my card front for this. And I've cut some of my pieces already. So I have my trellis and I've cut this in black glitter. So I've decided to do like a bit of a play on texture with this one. So I've got black glitter for my trellis. I've cut my little flat edge squares. This is in our black satin mirror cardstock. And then I have our actual black mirror cardstock for the triangle and square because they go down the middle. So I'm going to have satin,
Nice.
and mirror. So I'm going to play with all of those different textures. I've also done the little hay sentiment on here.
So we've changed our sentiment as well.
We have, and I'm going to stamp one more piece before I do some assembly. So if I shimmy all these out of the way, I've coloured myself another little piece of cardstock with my colours, and this is just a piece of ivory, because I've actually used an ivory card blank. I was saying this upstairs, I very rarely use ivory card blanks. I tend to be using the white ones all the time. So I thought I'd mix it up a bit. Yeah.
But not just that, I think sometimes the colours will just give you a tiny bit of a difference when you're inking them onto ivory rather than white.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rather than the plain white.
So I'm going to play a little bit with these stamps. So I'm going to grab this stamp, so the one that says I love your whole bunch. But I'm going to change it up.
Ooh.
So we're going to do a little bit of masking, because who doesn't love trying to do that when you're at time crunch, right?
Cheeky.
So I'm going to plop this down onto here. And as we all know, I've mentioned this multiple times before, I have a piece of media grip in the back of my stamp platform because it stops my cardstock moving around.
Which are now back in stock.
Yay!
Yay! And if you have a little, they're a little bit too far out of frame, let me just bring these forward. You can see here that Leo's also got a little offcut that she from this mat here that she uses for her ink pads because they don't move.
That's it. You don't have to hold your ink pad while you're swirling your brush into it,
so you don't
end up
get
with that
inky fingers.
Exactly. Because there's nothing worse than walking out of here after you've been inking all day and then realising you've got yellow lines.
Yep, all over your hands, and then going shopping.
Yes. Not that that's happened. That isn't a true story.
Absolutely not.
So I'm going to offset this because I want my sentiment to be running across from point to point. So I'm going to pick that up and I'm going to bring in some...
See, I don't know what's happening in this piece now. I'm
neither do
completely in the dark.
I've not practiced this. This is one of those flying by the seat of my tights kind of thing. Because I don't wear pants anymore, so it's tights these days. So I'm going to... Hold on, I need to make sure this is actually on camera. I'm going to mask out the sentiment that's on here with some washi.
Ooh.
So... pull it back, make sure that all of the edge piece
so you just want the outer.
Exactly.
I've got you. Okay.
See?
Okay.
You get where I'm going?
I do.
Excellent.
And I like it. But if I remember rightly from trying to do this the other day myself, you have to remember to take the washi tape off before you stamp it.
Top tip from Karen, yes. If you mask out a sentiment with washi tape, cover the whole lot with ink and then just stamp it, you're just going to end up with not even a nice sentiment, you're just going to have a splodge. So don't do that.
I had a splodge.
Don't.
But it wasn't even my first one. I had done loads of them. I had done them. And then
Oopsie.
That's not what I wanted. Forgot to take my tape off.
Okay, there we go. So I have got washi tape all over the raised sentiment part of my stamp, but all of the outer edge is still available. And this is where I think, I meant to bring tweezers downstairs with me. Oh well, never mind.
Shall I have a look in the little pot to see what we've got?
I've got a craft pick, so probably that will work.
Yeah, and I've probably got a knife here as well, which might be a little bit wider than the pick.
So I'm going to have my pick ready so I can do this
really
nice and
knife.
quick. That's alright, we'll work with the picks.
Yeah.
So, once you have inked up your outer edge and you're happy with that, you just need to pick up your washi. And this is why I'd recommend tweezers, so you don't end up getting ink all over your fingers.
No, it was a brush. I thought I found some then.
Aww.
We've got such a deep little table tidy thing here.
And it's got so much in it. There's glue in there, there's random bits of ribbon, there's all sorts.
I really thought I had found something that we needed, but I haven't.
Never mind. It's fine. I've managed to make it work with my pick. There we go.
Okay.
So before my ink dries on my stamp, let's get that done. I hope I don't have to restamp, but I probably will. Yes.
Oh,
okay.
no.
Quick. How fast can she cover this?
No, you've only got to go that bit there.
You reckon I can do that, do you?
I reckon you can do that.
So that's this edge, isn't it?
Yeah, but that popped up as well.
Oh no, don't tell me that.
It did.
Okay. So we're doing danger stamping now.
Danger stamping. Oh, absolutely.
Let's just ink that edge. Everyone cross your fingers for me.
Because I don't know that this is going to line up.
Shh.
Don't say that. Oh!
I've been having that edge is darker, so I'm going to have to do some of the other edge.
Yeah, but it's all covered.
Which edge is that going to end up being? Hold on. Do you know what? This is very complicated for my brain. Do you know how not well my brain is working today? Bit there. Last bit. There we go. Okay. Boop. Yeah? Are we confident in this? Yes.
Of course we are.
Nice.
We love it.
I would clean my stamp, but
I'm not going to.
speed. Yes.
You're going to give it to me, and I'm going to clean your stamp.
Oh, thanks. I'll put it up there for you. I have my little friend stamp that I have already grabbed. I'm going to move my magnets a little bit closer so I don't lift again. I'm going to sit the friend right in the middle. I'm so sorry if my head is in this shot now.
No,
Just
you're
making
alright.
sure I'm lined up. Pick that one up. Boop. You have to make the noise too when you pick the stamp
Oh,
up.
absolutely.
That's part of the process.
It doesn't work otherwise.
No, it doesn't. No, you have to boop the stamp.
Yeah, it's how the stamp platforms work, just in case you were not aware. That's how you switch it on. Can you tell we've had a bit of a mad week?
That is lovely. I really like that. Oh, she's clever, isn't she? Should we keep her?
Go on then.
Go on then.
Sorry, you don't have to. I'd understand if not. So there we go.
Oh, love it.
I like that, and I'm just gonna take these out of here, and we'll just.
So, are you still putting foam pads on this?
Yes.
Would you like me to cut some?
Oh, that would be lovely. Thank you. I'll let you clean my stamp.
I was going to do that,
So
yes.
good to me. Right, I'm going to cut this. So I have my little hexagon die. I've got my second-hand low-tack tape that we keep in the studio.
I'd expect nothing else.
And I'm just going to put it around the edge just to hold my little hexagon die in place because I don't want it to move. Quickly run that through the tangerine.
It's
Did that just go off?
Yeah.
Are we struggling with light or are you throwing things at me?
No, it was the light.
Oh, we're having flickery lights.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's the dodgy like that Karen has to punch a couple of times.
It does. It's just like one strip of it that disappears, but it's amazing how much of a difference it makes to the lightscape in here.
Yes.
But you
Frightened Karen.
you don't notice until
changes.
it goes back on.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Okay.
So I am just cutting strips of our black.
Yes, I have gone with
Foam
black
pads.
foam pads this time.
I've gone a little bit awry there, but it is still covering.
It's fine. As long as we're covering, it's all good. Okie dokie. I should have got you to do this earlier because I need to put that bit down next. That's fine.
Okay.
So I have my card blank. Can move some of these bits out of the way. And I'm going to grab back in my pieces.
Well, perhaps I should have put my glasses on as well, but you know what. What you want to do that
YOLO! Who needs to see when they're crafting? Right?
Exactly.
Nobody needs
Oh,
that.
I've gone really thick on these ones. Oh,
Luckily,
are
the
we-
trellis is nice and thick.
Yes.
When your glamorous assistant is not up to scratch, you know.
When your glamorous assistant doesn't put her glasses on. I have actually got them with me and everything. They're in my pocket.
Oh. Was it for the glamour that you didn't put them on? Or?
Obviously.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you wanted to be the red glasses today.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
definitely. Why have I got little scissors as well? I mean, I usually use garden shears, let's be fair.
I thought it'd be more fun. You
Yeah,
know?
right, okay.
Well, while Karen cuts out her foam pads,
Uh-huh.
I have got the amount of dies.
Oh,
in
thank
the set.
you.
I forgot about that. I forgot we asked that.
Yes. So the die set has 20 dies,
Okay.
and then the stamp set has 10 stamps.
Right, 20
And
dies,
this is when
10
you
stamps.
count it and you're like, you're wrong.
Yeah. I'm not going to count it.
No, there are 10 stamps, absolutely.
Marvellous.
I'm not going to count the dies though because I will lose track.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen. I can count 10 quite quickly, the rest not so much.
Can count to 20.
Well, not when it, like, that was nice and easy, but
Yeah.
there's lots of layered together dies and I would lose track.
We shove one by there. And one more over that corner. Do you think that's
just
enough?
on that corner, which should be fine, yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Yes. Thank you very much.
You are very welcome. There you go.
Chores. Right, now I go to smush them. Smush, smush, and pick
Peel.
the bits off.
Yeah, I went a
This
bit
is how you
thin
know
on the
you're
first
a
ones.
true crafter, when you find these bits in places that are not your craft room.
Yeah.
Where did I find them once? So I went out to Tesco's one day after work, found a couple on an aisle that I didn't think I'd been down, but clearly I had, because there were the backs of some foam pads down there. So I was like, oh,
I've
okay
been here then.
I've been here before.
Pockets.
Yes,
When
pocket.
just before you go to wash your dresses, you gotta tip your pockets out and make sure there's no little bits of cardboard, because you don't want little bits of card
Yeah.
on your dresses.
From where you've been
So
love
you-
tapping your dies.
Yeah, I'll be the one.
Yeah, another one.
And I do tap a lot.
Yes, tap being the operative word
I think so.
in that sentence. Yes,
Yeah, I think I do.
So I'm going to make sure I glue this on the right way. All of my bars go up and down. Okay, I'm going to be using fine
I've got
tipped
you.
glue today.
Oh no, see, I would have done the lazy thing and I would have put the sticky on the back, because you know how lazy a crafter I am.
There it is.
I really am.
This is a very empty bottle.
Quickest
okay,
method.
sorry,
Yeah.
kitchen. So,
Catch the babies.
good the babies. Oh dear. Which, just in case you're not aware, Kutch being hug, and when we refer to the babies, we're talking about prep that we send.
As we're packing the prep, we wrap it all up in nice bubble wrap and make sure it doesn't get damaged, and we go, oh, catch the babies.
Honestly, you could record us for a day and people would just think we were off our heads. The phrases and things that we come out with.
Yeah.
And it's just downstairs, so the warehouse is probably just walking past you,
Yeah.
just hearing you go,
Oh, yeah.
"Catch
Catch
the
the
babies."
babies.
Babies, yeah. Yep. We are those people.
We definitely are.
Okay, so first one down. Next.
Oh, I really like this, Leo.
I'm hoping it works. Like I said, I've not actually tested this one.
Well, now's the time to find out.
Yeah,
It is.
right.
It is.
Isn't it fun? Like, everyone else at home can also be holding their breath along with me to see if this card ends up looking actually decent or not.
The suspense.
The suspense, exactly. You know, pop a comment below. Do you think this is going to work, or is it going to look like my dog's dinner? Hopefully not the latter, but you never know. No, it is based on another card, so
Yeah.
if that card worked, probably this
I
one
think
will.
it's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
I really like it.
I really like the glitter card that you've used.
Yeah, I like the difference in the textures. I really like that.
Like, there's dimension already, but
Uh-huh.
it adds even more dimension.
It does. It does.
Okay, so that's my shiny. I'm hoping that you can see the difference. Maybe.
Oh, you
can,
definitely will. Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
will
Okay.
do.
and then-
You definitely will do. Once it's all together, you will.
Yeah, me and Eva were in B&Q yesterday, and we're currently upcycling some old drawers we've got.
Ooh.
Nice.
And so we were looking for some varnish to protect the,
Paint.
because we're staining it and then we've painted it, so we want to protect the paint then.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, "Oh, what's the difference between satin and gloss?" And I was like, "Let me get up our website," and I pulled up the mirror card. I was like, "Yes,
The
you can
satin
see."
has a sheen.
Yes.
And gloss is actually
Sheen rather than
shiny.
shine.
I was like, I have no idea. Otherwise, if it wasn't for our mirror cards,
That's very funny.
It's like
Sheen
I
rather
never
than
used to
shine.
understand why paint was referred to as eggshell. I was like, what do you mean eggshell? Like, is it the colour of an egg?
Mhm.
But no, it's the finish.
It's the texture, isn't it?
Yeah. It's strange how we refer to these things.
It is. It really is. Well, I like the 3 different textures going on. I can't see it on our monitor so much, but it is budget,
looking great on my
shall we
side.
say.
It's looking great on my side.
Ah, that's good.
Good, good. And the last texture that I played with then, so the sentiment that I have cut out, the hay, I've done in our black pearlescent cardstock.
Ooh, so we've got another one again.
Exactly.
Very nice.
And this would be a great way to use scraps as well.
Oh,
so if
definitely.
you've got scraps of glitter and mirri.
Because all of these dies are small.
They are.
You know, you need the one cut for that
The big trellis
big
piece.
section. But all of the rest can, and I mean, it could be multicoloured, it could just come straight out of your scraps bin.
Yeah. The nice part of this is because when you cut the trellis, it cuts all of these out as well. You can then use the waste piece and just cut into it with the louvers as well.
Yeah.
Louvered?
Yeah.
The
Striped.
lined bits.
Striped.
Oh, yeah,
So this would
that's
fit
easier.
through all die sets, die cutting
It would.
machines then.
Yes.
Yeah, well, it's only even though the largest piece fits the card front, it's still only small. So it's, what card is that? Is it an A2 or an A6?
I think this is an A2.
Yeah.
I have a feeling. I mean, the die set, so the die set is an A5 die set. Ooh. And the big die is just over half of it.
Yeah. Shall I measure that?
Do
while
some
you...
measuring and I shall carry on gluing.
Okay.
So I'm going to glue my, this is my hay that I have done in the black pearlescent card, and I've just cut a background of my, what's the word I'm looking for? Inked. Oh dear.
There
Inked
you
cardstock.
go.
Thank you.
Right, I am looking at this and it's just over 4 inches. So I wouldn't say it was 4 1/4, but it's just slightly under the 4 1/4 mark. And it's just slightly under the 5 1/2 mark.
Okay.
So I think it's made for a layer on an A2 card. 4 1/4, 5 1/2, isn't
Yeah.
it?
That would make sense.
That would make sense. So it doesn't cut the card because you need this to go on top of it, don't you?
I mean, you could cut your card front. How would that work?
No, you couldn't because you're
No,
going to
you
have the
couldn't.
holes in it.
You would have the holes in it.
Yeah.
You could be clever and sandwich a layer back in if you wanted to have like a peek through. Okay, so I'm going to put this one, I think, here, and I'm going to lay this over it with some pads, like so. Yes. See, I know what I'm doing. That way
So
to
these
that
are
way.
verso then. So in theory, these can just be...
You could cut those in.
Ah, so you could cut those into your card front. Oh, yeah. You could. So you could cut your trellis, use it for placement, and then cut them into your card front. And then pop something behind your card front just to show through. That would be nice too, wouldn't it?
I'm just going to nod along like I know what I'm about.
Smile and wave, boys! Smile and wave!
Oh, you should understand what we're talking about by this point.
Yeah,
You've been here long enough.
definitely.
To a point. I think when it comes to
I
physically
think he just
card making,
glazes
I'm just
over.
kinda like,
He just goes,
yeah?
ah,
Yeah, sure, that'd be nice. Yeah, something
hey
like that.
friend.
Hey friend. And then I have some of the little hearts that I've cut.
Oh, I love that. That is so pretty.
Can I have one small piece of foam pad to be on the back of a heart? Please, I'm thanking you.
Too big? Yeah, we'll go half of that. We could have brought other sized pads down, but we
I could
didn't.
have done, but I thought I'm just going to do it with one for ease of carrying. Because I had to bring all the stuff downstairs. We almost didn't end up down here today.
Yeah.
We almost ended up somewhere completely different. But
Which
we have
would have
managed
been a bit
to
strange.
de-water the studio enough
Yeah.
to be safely down here.
It is very warm in here, so much so I had to take my cardigan off.
I am starting to feel warm, and that never happens. So
Take this woman's temperature now.
I may be unwell. Yes, there's been a lot of heat around the building today as we've been clearing out. I need to unblock that one. I shall come back to that. Dream jobs it is then. Oh no.
Pass me that one.
What a shame. Thank you.
On your pick. I won't stretch, don't worry, I won't stretch your... If it's just that tiny little bit in the end, it might just be that. Let's have a little look, shall we?
I mean, if I have to use the dream drop, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, you'll have to use the dream drop because it wasn't just the tiny bit in the end.
Aww. This is the problem. We don't use our drops often enough upstairs.
No, we do not.
But you know, this card isn't finished without a couple of little drops. What have I got? I've got a mustard stone drop as well. Maybe we'll give it a bit of that. Maybe yes. There we go. Add a bit more texture.
Nice.
This card's going to have all the texture.
That is lovely.
Indeed. But it kind of goes with the colours. So these are loosely based on the Harvest Moon colours.
Very nice. I don't have my pin with me, so I can't unblock your drop for you.
That's okay. I'll fix it when we get back upstairs. There we go. That's enough. Just a couple of little drippity drops. So I'm just going to put that to one side. So there is the finished new version, and there is the inspiration.
Oh, I like that a lot. Thank you very much, Leo.
Not a problem.
Well.
So that is our third
Yes.
big launch of the week. We've still got 2 to go. I can't believe we've still got 2 more.
Wow.
For you guys, I mean.
For you guys,
Yes.
yeah, definitely. We've got a lot more stuff to do. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. You can get this on our website now for $34.99 in the UK and the USA. So same price both.
Love it.
Different currencies.
Makes it nice and easy for us to remember.
It really does. I didn't even need to write it down. Go me!
Don't forget, if you are a Tonic Craft Kit subscriber, you of course get your 10% TCK code discount off this as well, along with all of our other amazing deals that we have on over Cyber Week. Have you seen
That is what amazes
some of the
me.
deals that we've got going on?
But the fact that we actually let the TCK 10% come off the
know.
deals as well is just so good. So good. And if you add too many things in your basket, you can always spread that cost with ClearPay, ShopPay, PayPal or Afterpay in the USA.
Any order over £40 or $40 at the moment, you are of course getting your £5/$5 voucher emailed back to you as well. So for any vouchers that are emailed between Tuesday and today, Saturday, they're going to be valid for 14 days for you. Any vouchers from tomorrow, Sunday, they're going to be valid for 60 days for you to spend on our store, and you can stack the voucher code and your TCK discount on the same order as well.
Amazing.
And
Amazing.
3 for 2 markers, they also can go in there too.
Wow.
No way. So you
Single
can
markers.
3 for 2 on single markers and your TCK discount, and you can add a £5 voucher code if you've got one.
Oh, we're just giving stuff away.
And
That
since this is
so
a
good.
beautiful set for colouring, go and have a look at those marker deals while they're still available.
Definitely. And we've got amazing pencil deals as well.
Yes, we have.
We really have. Don't forget, if you buy any of these products, if you have bought anything in our Cyber Week, anything, anytime,
Show us your hauls.
tag us in your
makes.
makes.
We would love to see what you've made with
We
this
really
set.
would.
I'm sure you've got already ideas. When I started looking at this, the ideas just like churning through my head.
As soon as you start as well, don't you? You get those. You start. You do a couple of cuts, and you think, oh, hang on, I can put this here, or I can do this. I mean, you've had. Perhaps I should have used hey instead of the hello, and I could get rid of that sentiment, and I can put a different one in there.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's fab. I
can't
love
wait
that.
to see what you have done with this set.
If you like our videos, don't forget, give us a little like, give us a thumbs up on YouTube, and subscribe to our channel. If you hit the notification bell,
Ding!
you'll always be reminded when we're live. They'll let you know, and we'll be there like magic.
Ooh.
Poof! There
And
we
of
are.
course, don't forget to share our videos with your friends if you think this is something they're going to be interested in. If you have crafty friends, bring them into the Tonic family. We'd love to have them join us as well.
We really would. It's been fab to have your company with us this afternoon. All I think we can say is, have